I'm not sure if this is technically a garden.
We purposely let it grow up for our
Yeah,
animals.
it was a garden, but we kept it locked off of the animals and purposely let it grow up, anticipating this day. We got 2 of our dairy goats that recently kidded, and we had them sequestered away from everybody else, kind of just for safety, and so they didn't have a whole lot to eat. And Patty said, today's the day. We're going to open up the garden so that the goats can have something to eat. And those little babies are so funny, jumping through this high grass, and hopefully they'll do it again. Like dummies, Patty and I are sitting here watching them thinking, how cute is that? And neither one of us had our phones out to video it. And Patty said, this ought to be a video. There we go. Jump. And so I pulled out my phone and now we got a video.
There goes an okra plant.
Yep.
I made the call.
Yeah, Patty had been waiting on her okra plants, and look, the deal is we had bad timing. I won't go into the whole story, but this whole garden plot was mostly a failure. We did get some squash out of it, but we didn't fertilize it like we should. We had illness, and then pouring down rain, gully washer weather, and where we couldn't get in and work on the grass, and it was just a series of unfortunate events that just turned it into a bad deal. And you know, there comes a point where there's kind of a point of no return, and we reached that point probably weeks ago.
And it's animal feed, so we're good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's really all right because it's animal feed, and it's not a loss, not a total loss. And Patty was holding out hope that her okra might push on through and come on up, but again, we didn't get to tend to it. Same reason. We had
drought conditions too.
And we had drought conditions on top of that. We do have drip irrigation in here, but it wasn't enough, and so the okra plants just are stunted, you know, and you can see them. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can see them in this video.
And there's no flowers on
But there's no flowers. They're not flowering at all. So the original plan was to maybe mow down a place just this side of the okra and use our electrified poultry netting to protect the okra plants. But Patty made the call today that it's just, you know, really nothing to protect because the okra was not producing. So now we've got a nice, what is it, Patty, 110 feet by 60?
About an acre, I guess.
Something like that. About 110 feet left to right as you're looking at this, and maybe 60. No. It was 70. I think 70 something feet from where the camera is to the other side of this plot, straight across. So, you know, I don't do math. You can do that math and figure out how much area that is. Maybe an acre, might not even be close to an acre. I don't know. But it's a nice little plot, and it'll provide the animals some good nutrition for a little while.
And people may ask, the dairy goats are an Oberhasli mix of all the different dairy goats, but mostly Oberhasli influence.
Yeah, I'm going to repeat that because I don't have a mic. I'm just talking into the phone, and in case you're wondering what kind of goats they are primarily Oberhasli. That is the Sprees, their mama. They're so they're
Spree.
So they're not half Oberhasli.
The black goat is half Oberhasli and a mix on the other half of dairy, and the brown goat is actually, I think, her baby. So it should be a fourth Oberhasli. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at my papers and see.
Yeah, because now you're talking about 16ths, and you know, there's all that.
So,
but when she says,
but there's a little La Mancha in them. There's Saanen in them. There's a little Nubian in the brown one. So, but anyway, we've got a Nubian buck now, so we're going back to a Nubian influence because we prefer the Nubian milk. But I like the mixed breed dairy goat. They're a very hardy goat.
Yeah, if you may have heard the term hybrid vigor, and in our experience, there's something to that. That hybrid animals seem to be hardier than purebred. So, all right. Anyway, we've talked too long. That's 5 minutes, over 5 minutes. So we'll end it here. But wanted you to see the critters going at it, and mainly those babies jumping. Can't even see the babies anymore. All right, we'll talk again. See ya.